Dub Nation, where you at? Warriors fans, Golden State Warriors fans, how are we feeling right now? It doesn't matter. Look, we're feeling really good right now. Why? Because the Warriors just beat the Memphis Grizzlies 134-125. And Stephen Curry had 52 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, and an absolute, just a Stephen Curry basketball masterclass. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Stephen Curry. What a game, though. What a game. Back and forth battle. Calls weren't going the Warriors' way, but they just sort of scrapped through it. They fought through it. I mean, they beautifully scrapped through it, right? 134 points. Not too bad from an offensive standpoint, but let's break it down just a little bit. So, a legendary Mamba said, "Job not finished," and I think that it's like the Warriors need to take this victory. They need to take the good things from it, but they definitely need to have the perspective. It's like, hey, they play the Lakers, the Houston Rockets, the Denver Nuggets. They legit play like the top level of the Western Conference to finish out the season. That's bad news. Good news. That actually seasons. That will season you. I mean, like, you want to know how good you are? If the Golden State Warriors want to know how good they really are, they'll know. By the end of this stretch, by the postseason, they'll know sort of what they're working with. And win or lose. Okay, so good news is that the Warriors are in 5th right now. They're 5th in the Pacific, and hopefully they're trending upwards still. But that's a difficult schedule. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really, really difficult schedule that the Warriors have. So take this win, and what momentum what can the Warriors get from this? Well, first of all, let's give some props to the stars. Steph with 52, 10, 8, 5. Jimmy Butler had 27 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals, and Draymond had the triple-double. He followed through with the triple-double, 13 points, 12 assists, 10 boards. Amazing. And so 2 steals for Dre, 3 steals for Jimmy Butler, 5 steals for Stephen Curry. What a defensive effort, putting defense first. Maybe they saw my motivation video, right? That's what I talked about. Putting defense first. And in my opinion, it was that ability to get some stops, to frustrate Memphis just that little bit, right? And you saw it. Right? I mean, we saw it. How many technicals did Memphis get at the end of the game? One on Bane, John Morant. Did Santi Aldama get a technical foul as well? There was some frustration on the Memphis end because the Warriors were playing just great defense. I thought that they played great defense, not even good defense. I think that they played great. It's like C-Train, but Memphis scored 125 points. How can that be great defense? I'll tell you this. The Warriors defended well, and the only thing they couldn't do was defend without fouling. They committed too many fouls, and Memphis went to the free throw line too many times. I don't think the Warriors could have done anything. No, what am I talking? Memphis only went to the line 22 times. Okay? That's relatively good. I mean, Mark Davis was the lead official on the night, I believe. Maybe not the biggest fan of his. He was the guy that Wiggins' big dunk in the playoffs in 22 against Luka. He called that a charge on Wiggins and like tried to ruin the moment. Didn't work. Anyways, so we can ride the momentum of knowing that the stars, hopefully sans Jimmy Butler's ankle, knock on wood, are relative. Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler look locked in. I mean, they're locked in because we have this evidence right here. As I'm pointing to the computer, by the way, because we have it evidenced by their statistics. They played extremely well tonight. Now, what really encourages me about this game is that when the Warriors needed it most, when it was really on the line, deep into the fourth quarter, Moses Moody and Brandon Pajensky had some great plays. Moses Moody had the 3 to, in my opinion, sort of seal the deal for the Warriors. nearing the end. He had a great corner three, just absolute money. And Brandon Pajensky had an awesome offensive rebound for a bucket. I believe it was on a Steph missed three, but he got in there. A great tip putback. Nicely done. And we also have to, DeSantos was amazing as well. He only shot 1 of 5, right? 4 points, but he had 6 boards, 1 assist, and only 1 turnover. He's a hustler. He's a hustler, baby. He's a hustler, man. I love, particularly in this group of players tonight, Quentin Post, DeSantos, Pajensky, and Moody had some amazing hustle. I think that part of Ja Morant's breakdown during the end of the game was because players like Moses Moody were playing him tight from the tip. From the tip, Moses Moody was applying pressure to Ja. He was playing great defense, not good defense, but great defense. Ja Morant's an incredibly tough cover, right? Moses Moody did an amazing job. The whole Warriors team did an amazing job. Close game, it's going to be close. These are tough games, and to be able to pull these out on the road, it does bode well. Now, does that necessarily mean that the Warriors, they play at LA, right? Next, they go to Staples or whatever that's called now. Crypto, I don't know what it's called anymore, but they go to play the LA Lakers. And that's going to be an incredibly difficult game. It's you never know what's going to happen there. It's like the Lakers can beat you alone because of like the James, Reeves, and Doncic. I'm going to say grift. Like those three can foul grift alone against the Warriors. I would do it too if I were them. If I were be able to get away with it, right? But like they can almost manufacture a win. Those three against the Warriors. So the Warriors are going to be deep in it again. It's going to be a tough matchup. So what do you take from this? Well, here's one thing that I can take from this Memphis game. Draymond Green was 1 of 7 from his 3-point shots, and most teams are giving Draymond Green the 3-point shot. This is perfect, and this is why. When teams, so like, let's take example this Memphis game. Zach Edey was playing like legit, he was playing like 5 to 7 feet off of Draymond Green. And this is exactly what I said in the Warriors pump up. What needs to happen more often, like I would say twice as often, is because Edey is giving so much space to Draymond. A secondary shooter needs to come get the ball from Draymond. Draymond screens that shooter's man. Edey can't come out fast enough. This happened in the game. And the post player, the big guy, can't come out fast enough, so the Warriors will have a lot of like free 3-point opportunities off of the fact that teams are giving Draymond that outside shot. So instead of Draymond just lining it up and shooting that ball, like a player, even like Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, and of course Steph need to come over, get the ball from Draymond. Draymond screens that person who just got the ball. Now the interior, the player is so off of Draymond, it gives that said person who now has the ball in the Warriors, Hield, Pajensky, even right, Moody, Steph. It gives them a wide open 3-point shot. It gives them a wide open 3-point shot. So I'd like to see the Warriors do that a lot more. I think it's a gimme play. It's a play that they can really take advantage of. Now, I like Draymond taking those first few 3-point shots. I like him taking what the defense gives him because they're giving him like warm-up 3-pointers. However, if it's not going in within the flow of the game, start to employ those type of tactics that I was just ranting about just then. But a couple good things. Again, I didn't make a lot of notes. This is just C-Train giving you the omelet. I'm going to let you know how I feel about the Warriors and about this last game. It's just Steph is amazing. Steph is just one of a kind. I love how the younger players did sort of rally at the end. Pajensky with that great bucket off of the tip, offensive rebound. Moses Moody with the 3. Just, I loved it all around. Quentin Post, keep on shooting those wide open 3-point shots. Whereas Draymond, you're going to depreciate in value as he just gets that volume 3-pointer up. It's not good for the Warriors, not good for their future. It is good, though, for a player like Post to get those 3-pointers up. He was only 3 of 9 today, but it's like 33%, and that's like his really down end. That's like the lower end of what he provides. But Post, no turnovers. Looney, no turnovers. Pods, Brandon Pajensky, 0 turnovers. We love that type. When I say positive play, when I talk about that, that's that's all aligns with positive play. These guys are having very few turnovers. They're playing the right way. They're playing positive, and this team is playing well. So, win, lose, or draw. Now, the Warriors are playing good basketball right now, and they just can't let any singular game, any one moment define, honestly, even for good or bad, define the dynamic play that they've had as of late. They just need to continue. It's like things are going well. Play, guys. Play your best Warriors basketball. If things aren't going well, play your best Warriors basketball. You're playing your best Warriors basketball. Play your best Warriors basketball. So, I love it. Congrats on Steph. 12 3-pointers, 2 away from tying the record. Clay, of course. I thought that I'm on late, sort of late night. I'll upload this as fast as I can, so hopefully everybody gets this on Tuesday evening, right? More fresh off of the game, but I was thinking that it was that Steph was going to break that record, so I was just like, man, I gotta hop on, I gotta record, I gotta say what's up to Dub Nation, to everybody who subscribed or tuning in to C Train Station. So great night, great win. Things that can be, of course, there are always things that can be improved, but it's like you more just praise the positive play. And like if some turnovers happen, the Warriors are playing well, and you just don't stop a good thing. The Warriors have a good thing going, and hopefully they can get GP2 back soon. I think that his thumb injury is like a pain threshold thing, and hopefully they can get him back just even for that defense, right? Because like the Warriors get those stops, you have players, man. You guys got the Dubs have some guys who can put the ball in the basket, like mainly Steph, right? But all right, till next time, thanks so much. Thank you so much to those who subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great evening. Let's have a good rest of the week. Let's talk. We'll talk soon about the Dubs-Lakers, right? It's going to be a good matchup. Till next time, of course, for your Golden State Warriors content, like, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you next time at C Train Station. Have a good one.